Hey, family, listen. There is a masculine energy that should have been a divine counterpart, but this person who should have been an emperor made some bad decisions. And now this person is wanting to come in and talk to you, but this person is not being realistic in a situation. This person is someone that did a lot of procrastination. And so now they're sitting back, sad, withdrawn, not understanding what they should do. This person is empty on the inside. This is somebody that is being overwhelmed by their emotions, somebody that is not thinking clearly, somebody that is very confused. They don't know what to do and which way to go. This is also somebody that wherever they're sitting in an energy of being very, very anxious, because this is somebody that wasn't fair in a situation, somebody that always causes strife. They're always moving fast, reckless. This is somebody that's coming out as not sincere. This is somebody that lies about everything. This is somebody that is coming out as a fake because they went to a situation away from a divine feminine and take it only how it resonates for you. But this is somebody that is sitting in a relationship or a connection with someone that they're not supposed to be with. They were never supposed to be with. This was a foolish thing that they did. Now there's no balance in the situation, and they're even being rejected by a third party, or either the third party is rejecting them. They're dealing with a feminine that has hidden motives, somebody that's very, very superficial, somebody that plays mind games. But they play mind games with you. And this person, 222 on the timer, is still stuck in an unbalanced state. They're very confused because they did not think a thing through, and they did not use their foresight. So somebody that is coming out as very childish, somebody that's very immature. This is somebody that went into a situation looking to gain something, that they were going, this was about resources, this was about money, this was about coming up, this was about them focusing on or chasing a bag, teaming up with somebody that they were supposed to build something with. They moved very fast, they moved very reckless, and now they're experiencing heavy betrayal. They've been defeated in every area, but this is something that they went after. They moved too quick. They didn't think a thing through. They didn't realize that what they were going to was not going to bring them any light. This is somebody now that is trying to gather their courage, gather strength, move towards the light, get a new beginning, gain clarity, and manifest a new beginning. But there's no new beginning here because this is somebody that, like I said, they acted in a very childish manner. And so now they're sitting up in a situation with regrets because there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of argument. This might have been somebody that they tried to even put you in a competition with. But this feminine that they went to, this is somebody that is very childish as well. This is somebody that matches them action for action. Your person that you were connected to, they were very childish. They were very weak. They were very wicked. They didn't think about stability. This is somebody that runs because their childish nature, they're emotionally unavailable, emotionally unintelligent. And this is somebody now that's trying to figure their way out of a situation, but they're sitting up in their head because they're overthinking what they need to do. And the person that guided them, the person that taught them, the person that had standards for themselves was you. But they failed you. And in failing you, they also fail themselves. Spirit is telling you that you need to keep going in this situation, because now they want to come back in because they need you. They want you to give to them again. They miss your generosity. They miss you being fair, because where they are right now, they're not treated fairly. This is somebody that is somewhere that they don't want to be because they feel like they have to be, because now they don't have what they need to support their needs. Take it how it resonates for you. There is a lot of going there, but this person is still lying. They're lying to themselves. They're lying to everybody. They lied to people about you. They're very irresponsible. They went to somebody that is very envious, somebody that is very jealous, somebody that is very bossy, somebody that this feminine that they went to promised them that this was going to be a happily ever after, that they were going to start a family together, that they were going to be their everything, that they could count on them, that they could depend on them, that 6-11 on the timer. But there is a lot of somebody sitting in an energy of feeling sorry for themselves, somebody that is very, very angry. They're getting into it with everybody that they're around. Their actions, their ways, their thoughts, it's all played out. And they don't have any wish fulfillment because they didn't act in a very responsible way. This is somebody that is coming out as immoral. They have no justice coming for them. This is somebody that realizes that they left a family unit where there was happiness, where there was true happiness, where there was true peace. And they went to somebody that was full of chaos. But that is because this is their karma, because this person brought you chaos. This is somebody that did not use their intuition. They didn't do any soul searching, because this is somebody that chose to go dark. This is somebody that thrives on getting over on people. They don't try to be fair in a situation. Like I said, this is somebody that was, instead of building with you, they were competing with you. But now that you're moving on, this person is sitting back thinking about the memories, thinking about what they had with you. They're very scared. They're very nervous because they don't know what the future holds. But Spirit is saying, what the future does not hold is you. You're going on in a situation. You're not thinking about the past anymore. You've had to be honest with yourself. You've had to be honest about how this person was, how they treated you. This is somebody that wanted to keep you stuck in your head about them. This is somebody that they're coming out as very trifling. Somebody whose discernment is absent. It's missing. It's not there. This is somebody that never tells the truth. They're under heavy judgment right now. And swift change is coming. You're moving on. The tower is falling. And this person doesn't know what to do because they know now that you're not looking back at a situation. You've gone in. You've worked on yourself. You did some soul searching. You discovered some truth. You gained some clarity in a situation. This person now is asking about you, trying to figure out what you got going on, trying to figure out where you are, who you're with, trying to figure out how they can get back into your energy, because they're not seeing you as the star. They're not seeing you as their divine counterpart. This is somebody that wants you to give to them. They want to manifest a new beginning with you. They're now seeing you as very loving, very generous. You were always this way. But this is somebody that betrayed you in every way. This is somebody that was low-lifed. This is somebody that kept a lot of options. They juggled everything. They juggled your love. They juggled time. They juggled people. This is somebody that thought they had it all together. They were full of themselves. This is somebody that really is delusional, because in their mind, they were the prize. In their mind, they were a catch. This is a masculine energy. Masculine energy that thinks that they're a catch, they're a prize. And it's somebody that is in an identity crisis. This person felt that what they thought in their mind was going to build them some legacy, only to find out that there's no justice in this situation because they went into an unequally yoked situation. They left divinity to go into poverty. They chose struggle love over divine partnership. This is somebody now that is realizing that they've done too much for too long. Somebody that moves and goes according to how they feel, not what they think, because they don't think. They don't take time to think. This is somebody that yields to every temptation, every tempting thing that comes along. This is somebody that does some of in and everything. This is somebody that has no respect for anybody that they're with. They don't have any respect for themselves. They act any kind of way. They don't know how you can't take them anywhere because they're liable to say anything and do anything. This is somebody that is never positive. This is somebody that whenever you try to talk to them in a positive manner and bring positivity into their life, this is somebody that laughed at you. This is somebody that made fun of you. This is somebody that talked about you with their friends and their family, said that you were nothing, said that you didn't have any class, you didn't have any sense. They couldn't build with anybody like you. They couldn't even be around anybody like you because you didn't have any movement. You were too slow for them. You were too boring for them. This is somebody that didn't realize that all of these endeavors that they were undertaking was not only going to affect their health, their wealth, their entire life. This is somebody that wanted to have their cake and eat it too. This is somebody that felt that you needed to beg them. You needed to please them. But this is somebody that doesn't care about pleasing anybody. This is somebody that wants to be put up on a pedestal. This is somebody that is a masculine energy that acts like a pillow princess. This is somebody that acts like in order to have them in your presence, you ought to be feeling grateful for them even being with you. This is somebody that told people that, they were trying to help you. You were broken. They were trying to fix you. Whole time, you were trying to help this person come out of a dark place, but they didn't want to come out of a dark place. This is somebody that enjoys being toxic. This is somebody that enjoys not the final things in life, but the devilish things in life, the sinful pleasures of life, the toxic entanglements of life. They like playing 2 and 3 different people at the same time. They like boasting to their friends about their conquest. They like boasting about who they're sleeping with. They like boasting about how they finessing people. They like boasting about how they got these people doing this for them, crying over them. But now they're sitting in that energy that they had everybody else in. They're crying. They're now thinking about what they did. They still are not facing their actions. They're still not taking accountability. They still don't have the strength to stand up and be a real man. They still don't have what it takes to be in your life. This is something that you had to realize because there was innocence in a relationship that was taken for granted. They destroy everything in their path. This is somebody that's coming out like a living storm, but they're not the type of storm that is organized. This is a disorganized system of a person. Everything about them is distorted. Their actions are distorted. Their ways are distorted. The way they talk is distorted. They can't even hold a true conversation with you for real because number one, they don't know how to communicate. Number two, they don't know anything to do that's right. They never do right in a situation. This is somebody that's coming out as lazy. This person doesn't like to work. They may not have a job. If they do, they may not keep a job. This is somebody that fails to keep a place to live. This is somebody that can't they don't bring anything to the table. They don't bring anything to the table. And when they get to the table, they destroy everything that's on the table. They destroy everybody that's sitting at the table. This is somebody that has broken many hearts. They don't even know what they're doing in life for real. This is somebody that wakes up every day. They just like a goose. They ain't got the sense that God gave a goose. And a goose wake up in a different damn world every day. This is somebody that is their thought pattern is delusional. They're batty. They're combative in their ways. They like to be secretive. They like to, make people feel like they've got it all together. They try to make people feel like there's so much going on in their life. And they feel like they can never get caught. But whoever this is, they've gotten caught up in more than one way. But another thing about this person is that they lost an empress. This was supposed to be your divine counterparts. Take it only how it resonates for you. But this person now, they've lost their confidence. They realizing now that they're a fool. But even in realizing that they're a fool, that they've lost everything, that they have nothing, they're looking at their life and seeing what a shamble it's in. They've lost their luck. Whatever it is that they claim, they don't believe in karma. They're not worried about karma. Baby, karma is all over that ass. And they don't know what to do. They don't know how to come out of this situation. There's no forward movement for them. There is no balance in their life. And they still want to be using they stick or they want to try to move their way. But people are walking away from this person. You've had to put up your sword and you have had to go in, think about what is going on and reclaim your power in your life. And what this person is doing right now, they're sitting back in their feelings. They lost their focus. They didn't know what to do. This is somebody that's bored very easily. It's somebody that they ain't never satisfied with nothing they got. If you give them $20, they want $100. If you give them $100, they want $500. If they get 9-11 on the timer, if they got $500, they're going to blow it on foolish things. This is somebody that is addicted to being addicted. This is somebody that is addicted to using people. This is somebody that is addicted to manipulation, strategies, and tactics to get by in life. This is somebody that has always beat their way through. This is somebody that has always faked their way through. This is the person that's in the energy of fake it till I make it. Lie and cry to get what I want. Manipulate and strategize, finesse my way through. But this is somebody that has gotten caught up in their own BS. And they can't find their way out. But that is their karma, family, for what they did to you. If this is your story, let me know, family. If this is your message, leave blue hearts in the chat and say, I had to walk away. If you had to walk away. If you need to dive deeper into a situation, you can book a reading with me. You can go to my Leaf store. There's information at the end of this reading on how to book, or you can give me a call if you have trouble booking through the store. I love you guys. Keep going, keep growing into the next one. Remember, this is Divine Truth Oracle. We do not chase trends. We move timelines, baby. Love you.